thanks also to the AAUW for sponsoring this for, I think, the 40th year. It's quite a tradition. It's good to see so many of you here in the audience during a critical election year. Thanks also to all the candidates who have come to cast light on the issues, some of which are complex and all of which are important for our community. You all are taking part in a dynamic process that has deep roots in the political history of our country. Our election system is one that has been a model for many countries in transition. For example, 20 years ago, the former communist countries all wrote new constitutions to permit competitive elections in office. Now many countries in the Arab world, which has been in upheaval, are moving from dictatorships to popular choice. In that spirit, tonight we look ahead to and welcome your thoughts and ideas, and we expect that our community will be the better for them. Now, a few words about the rules tonight. Basically, we have a series of offices, and for some of those offices, both candidates are here, and in that setting, we basically will be devoting 14 minutes to the debate. Each candidate will have 2 minutes to give a presentation initially. Then we'll have 8 minutes for questions, which will come from the audience and have already come, and then a 1 minute presentation by each candidate. There are a couple of offices, 2 or 3, where we only have one candidate, the other is not able to come, and in that situation, we will have 2 minutes for the introduction and then 3 minutes for questions. I'd also like to introduce our timekeeper, Martha Lee, and she's going to tell us what the bell sounds like so the candidates will know when they're done.
When your 2 minutes or 6 minutes is up, this is the bell that you'll hear. And I hope that's enough to prompt you to wind it up with the next one. Thank you.
Okay, now I think the candidates for Solicitor General could come up, Justin Cabral and Jason Kane. Start with Mr. Cabral and then go to Mr. Kane for the opening statements.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the American Association of University Women.
Sounds good.
Well, again, we thank the American Association of University Women for hosting what will hopefully be, and I can speak for all the candidates, the last one of this election. But also giving the public one last opportunity to meet and listen to the candidates in this election. I'm Justin Cabral. I am the Solicitor General of the State Court of Lowndes County. And I was appointed such by the governor because of my background as a career prosecutor. As someone who has prosecuted thousands of cases in his career, who's tried just about every type of case, who's received extensive prosecution training, and has learned from some of the best prosecutors in the state. But more importantly, as someone who spent their career working with victims of crimes and working with law enforcement and fighting with them, I felt the tears of the family of the elderly couple who was bludgeoned to their home. I felt the pain of the young man who lost both of his eyes because of a drive-by shooting, and the courage of a young girl who was describing what a sexual predator did to them. And I felt the exhaustion of a police officer who's worked double shift and had to sit in court all day. Because of this, I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. All of this forms my discretion. The decisions I make in every case, decisions that affect so many people, decisions that I've made my entire career. And I take the duties and responsibilities of the office seriously because we handle important cases in state court. We don't want that shoplifting to lead to residential burglary. We don't want that little bit of marijuana to lead to crack or methamphetamine. And we don't want that family violence to lead to a funeral. My background, my discretion, my experience has served me well in the 9 years I've been prosecuting cases. I've relied upon it in hundreds of cases that I've prosecuted since I've been Solicitor General. It's been invaluable as I run an office that's in the 8th busiest state court in the state. And it will guide me as I try to perform my number one responsibility, which is to seek the truth and to do the right thing every day. Thank you.